Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Laura Lee Rose joins us today. She's Water Resource Agent with Clemson Extension Services Carolina Clear, and she's here to introduce her company and explain environmentally friendly landscaping. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, it sounds like a really important topic, so I'm going to let you kind of explain what it is.
Well, environmentally friendly landscaping uses techniques and things that we want people to do. We try to encourage people to use native plants, fewer pesticides, if any, to test their soil before they add a lot of fertilizers. And just a lot of it is just common sense.
Right, and I think at this, in this era, we are more and more talking about being green. And so I think the less amount of chemicals usage and things of that nature is very important to everyone.
It really is, and when we use native plants, we're also using plants that don't require a lot of fertilizer or a lot of TLC, so we can do other things that we like to do, like bird watch and play tennis.
So what does Clemson Extension Services do to promote water quality in Beaufort County?
Well, we partner with a lot of other agencies, and the Water Resources team that I'm a member of, we work with people up at the campus, and then we also provide educational opportunities and outreach to encourage people to use water-friendly and water conservation.
And why is stormwater runoff such a problem?
The problem is the fresh water, when it enters into the estuary is supposed to be salty. And when we get too much volume of fresh water going into the estuary, then that decreases the salinity, sometimes also adds nutrients and pesticides, chemicals, if you will, things off of the roadways into the estuary, which could also be harmful to the life there.
And so as far as the prevention of stormwater runoff, is it just as you said, planting plants, things of that nature?
We like to do things like encourage people to raise their lawnmower height. So the more leaf area you have on the grass, the more that translates into healthier roots and deeper roots.
Okay.
The more photosynthesis is a good thing in a plant. So raise your mower height. That will also help to give better filtration of rainwater. Planting buffers against on the edges of properties will also prevent stormwater and sheet flow, sedimentation, and that from going into the stormwater drain.
You mentioned partners. Who are some of the other partners?
We have some really wonderful partners. Clemson University, certainly, the Stormwater Utility for Beaufort County, the Soil and Water Conservation District. We work very closely with a group called Together for Beaufort for water quality. The Port Royal Sound Foundation. There are a lot of nonprofits in the partnership too, and it's a great networking opportunity for us when we get together and we start talking about stormwater. It's kind of a fun thing.
So they say that you can actually have a rain garden help in these situations. So what is a rain garden?
Well, a rain garden is an opportunity to prevent that stormwater runoff that comes off of driveways, parking lots, and rooftops, and you let it settle into a place, a low spot in your yard, either something that was constructed or maybe you already have a low spot. And this would be something that would collect some of that rainwater. You can use plants that enjoy wet feet, but also are adapted to some periods of drought too. So it can be beautiful and really very much of a service too.
Laura Lee, if people are interested in knowing more about the topic, about what they can do, and I guess more the do's and don'ts, how do they how can they learn those things?
Well, go to the Carolina Clear website at the Clemson homepage.
We do have it on the screen right now.
And then they can call me too. I'm at the Beaufort County Extension Office.
Great. Laura Lee, thank you.
Thank you.
And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.